The House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is thinking about calling for a vote next week on extending middle-class tax cuts. They're due to expire at the end of the year.
And that's despite the Senate deciding to wait until after the election to restart the debate.
Well, we bring in Congressman Jack Kingston now to talk about that tax cut debate. Congressman, the question would be simply enough. Do you think extending those tax cuts right now is going to be a good idea?
I think it is, and it's really preventing a tax increase because it doesn't really change. It basically says the existing tax code, and economists have said that they will help turn the economy around and create jobs. Sending more of that money to Washington might not do the trick. I think the Speaker is actually taking the right steps. I hope that we have a full debate. I've circulated a letter in which I have about 150 signatures on it, asking her for a full debate where you can have some of the tax cuts, all of the tax cuts, and any combination thereof, so that it's really something where the House can come, talk about it, and if the Senate decides not to do anything, I'm sorry, but I think the House should take the step.
Well, Congressman Kingston, let's talk a little bit about the midterm elections. It seems those elections will take on a different look, considering the fact that several Tea Party members won in the primaries. Just want to get your take on what's ahead for November.
Well, it's interesting. If you look at any of the leading pollsters, people like Charlie Cook or Stu Rothenberg or Scott Rasmussen or some of the University of Virginia, all these kind of wonks who do nothing but read election polls, they're all predicting that Republicans pick up anywhere from 35 to maybe as high as 53 seats. 39 swings the majority in the House. Everything's trending in that direction, Democrat, Independent, or Republican polls. But, as you pointed out, in the primaries, a lot of Tea Party candidates have won. But, elections like this, it's going to be a mixed bag. You're going to have some surprises on all sides. So I don't think Delaware or Nevada is a lost cause because we have Tea Party candidates, or Alaska. I think actually all three of those are probably going to win. So I just know that the voter angst and anger is higher than I've ever seen it. So I think anybody who's in elected office right now with a bad voting record is going to be in really trouble.
Are you surprised that it went so far that some of the traditional Republican candidates did lose to those Tea Party?
Well, I am. In Delaware, Mike Castle, he's a principled guy. He's a decent guy, but, he had voted for the Wall Street bailout, and he had voted for cap and trade, and people were saying, these are substantive votes, and you weren't with us, and we don't want you going to the Senate to continue the same. And that's what elections are about.
All right, we want to give you a question now from one of our Facebook fans. Her name is Christy Epperich-Jack. She says, tax dollars provide you with free and better health care coverage than most Americans. Why do you not want your constituents to receive the same health care coverage as you?
Well, number one, it's not free to me or any member of Congress. In fact, personally speaking, I don't even participate in the federal health care plan. I'm still on a state plan, which I pay for. But number two, if you put everybody on the federal government plan, which I'm in agreement with, there are a lot of Cadillac aspects, you just can't afford it. It's not a matter of me wanting to deny somebody health care. It's a matter of right now, for every dollar we spend, 40 cents is borrowed. And it's, you want to have compassion, and you want everybody to be helped out, but the way you also do that is keeping the fiscal house in order, which is right now way out of control, all the spending.
Okay, I don't know if there's a short answer to it. Don't ask, don't tell. Do you think it's coming back up this year?
I think it is. I think the Senate is going to kick it around a while. There's also on the military bill not just don't ask, don't tell, but an abortion rider and also an immigration kind of an amnesty deal. So I think those are going to be out there probably after the election, but we will be facing them.
All right, Congressman Kingston, thank you as always for your time.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.